Alright, finally, we're gonna see her. Yo, she does damage when she transforms. That is serious. Wow. Wow. I told you Murasaki was... Hey, how's it going, lovers of ecchi and all things sexy? Welcome to another part of the Senran Kagura Shinobi Versus. What part are we on at this point? Part 15? I lose track. When I'm recording, I don't really think about the number. Only when I'm done and I'm gonna actually, organize everything is when I know what part we're on. But man, tell me you guys don't love the jam in the background. I actually had to buy this soundtrack too, so if I make a video in the future talking about a couple of things in Senran Kagura, I'll be using this soundtrack right now. Dude, I love it. I don't know, it's touching my soul. It's touching my soul right now. Like, if I could cry, I'll cry. I don't know why, but that's just what's happening. Anyway, so what did we do last time? Oh, right, we're basically recruiting. So we did Miyabi versus Imu, and then Imu versus Miyabi. You know, we kind of flipped it backwards and whatnot. So now we're going to go recruit Murasaki, who is Imu's sister, if you guys didn't know. I actually didn't know that either. There is a mode in Estival Versus. Again, just throwing that out there, I'm going to keep referring to Estival Versus, even though that is a sequel to this game and whatnot. So in Estival Versus, there's a mode, Shinobi Girl's Heart, just like in here. And I think there is Sister's Day. That's when I officially found out that Imu and Murasaki are sisters, somehow. Purple hair, light brown hair, what? How? How did that happen? I'd love to meet their parents to see how that happened. Like, I guess they're blood sisters. I don't know. We're gonna find out now. Maybe we're gonna get some backstory. So, enough of me yabbering my mouth. By the way, guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Alright? Yes. Giving the thumbs up, making that button blue, shows you support. And it shows that you're liking this, you know? Because aren't we all lovers of ecchi? Yes, I know I am. And I know you are too. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. What is going on here? Ah, there we go. Now I can move. So, Chapter 1 was still in Chapter 1. We're doing the third mission. Power of Calamity. My sister is withdrawn, so to speak. She has a lot of problems. So basically, Murasaki is like a... I guess you could say hikikomori, which is basically a shut-in, which is basically what she just said, so... We're gonna learn some more about her. And right there she says she's afraid of going outside. So that's another indication of being a shut-in. Hold on, we have to observe. Yo, Murasaki. I don't know. She always wears these kind of clothes. And then, she wears her uniform later on, and I forgot what her transformed look looks like. I was actually thinking about it last night, and I'm like, wait a second. I didn't Google it or anything, but I'll probably be surprised to remember here. But I was like, what does she look like when she transforms? But yo, Murasaki is stacked. I mean, damn. Just look at that. Just look at that. Whew. My God, it's getting hotter in here already. I barely just started. Reading that, I keep seeing baby. It's bebe, bebe bai. Bebe or bebe bai. I'm not sure how to... I've never actually pronounced that out loud now that I think about it. So what is it? Is it bebe, like she's saying it, or bebe bai? BB by BBB. I don't know. Baby. Yeah, so they're definitely sisters. Aww. You can also see by the way she talks as well. It's like a very soft-spoken girl. Oh, and also I didn't even mention about her background. Looks very interesting. She has a lot, and I mean a lot of books. I guess that would be like novels or something. And I see a little PC in the background as well. I don't remember specifically. Was Murasaki the writer? The novelist? Because I know Mirai does something similar. I'm not sure if she just runs a blog site or something, but we'll learn. We'll learn. Let me just keep my mouth shut. Wait, what? Root of Calamity? What is that? Okay, looks like we're getting deep right away. Again? Wait, so that's the power chain right now? The Murasaki is stronger than Imu? Whoa. He said, get your ass outside. That is interesting to know. Ooh, this music again. This music almost made me cry during the conclusion of the Hanzo National Academy story. Man, you almost got me there, game. Anyway, the label for people like me these days is shut-in. Morning, noon, and night. I just stay here with Bebebi. My attendance record at Hebijo is an absolute 0. Damn, girl, go to school. At least do that. I'm their first absentee shinobi student. I have a routine here at home. I wake up at around 6 p.m. and give Bebebi a good morning kiss. What? When I open the sliding door to my room, the housekeeper puts down a tray with my breakfast and dinner. After I eat, it's straight to the internet. If I surf around my favorite social network sites, I can easily spend half the day on those alone. I'm sorry, I'm giving her like a weird kind of voice. I'm trying to do a soft voice. That's the best impression you're gonna get out of me. By the way, that's not me typing, of course, because I have my remote in the hand. That's her typing. She's on her computer surfing the web, as you can see that she's doing. Whenever I finish surfing those sites, next up are those online novels. Okay, so something related to novels. My favorite title is Rapunzel the Shinobi. I read it every day. The main character is a purple-haired girl who's trapped inside an evil shinobi mansion. It's a sparkling love story featuring a buffet of a handsome princess. Or rather, that's what it wants you to think. The story begins by coaxing you into having warm, fluffy thoughts and expectations. But its demented twists and turns from making you white as a sheet 1 minute to abruptly turning on the waterworks the next. The princess keeps getting murdered, and the shock sends lonely Rapunzel into a dark, dark place, where only her one nightly companions are drugs and alcohol. What the hell? What kind of story is this? Whoa! The stories had everyone talking. With each new update, new revelations are introduced, sometimes so fast that it's hard to keep up with all the questions that have yet to be answered. Who's really killing the princess? What's the secret behind Rapunzel's birth? Who's behind the overarching plan for world domination? Oh, so Rapunzel, I just noticed the name. So it's like a Shinobi World version of Rapunzel, let down your hair. And the purple-haired girl, is that like a reference to Murasaki? Purple hair? These twists happen so quickly that one update a day is never enough. The novel has over 2,000 comments and over 10,000 likes. The fact that it hasn't made it into a movie yet proves there's something very wrong with the world. I type that out and press like button again. When I get back into bed, I always talk to Bebebi.
ベベタン、お姉ちゃんはどうしたら許してくれると思う？
I think I'll start calling it Bebetan as well. It might sound weird, but you're gonna have to put up with it, because it's sounding weird to me saying Bebebi. That sounds weird. Bebetan doesn't say a thing, but when I pet his soft body, I feel at ease and sink gently into sleep. That's my day. Every day. Damn, she's a shut-in, a hardcore shut-in, dude. Waking up so late. So basically your day starts in the evening and you stay up throughout the whole night. You're surfing the web and whatnot. You know, it's pretty dangerous how that could happen to anyone, really. It could have happened to me too, but, you know, I have a job and whatnot and things to keep me busy and active, so you know, thankfully I have not become a shut-in. It's definitely not a healthy lifestyle. Definitely not a healthy lifestyle. Just throwing that out there. As long as I'm here at home with Bebetan, everything's peaceful. I hate fights and conflicts. And I don't want to deal with getting mad and ruining my mood. That's why I keep away from other people. It's safer that way. My family comes from a long, continuous line of evil shinobi. My father, especially, was one of the most skilled. So naturally, he rigorously trained Sis and me when we were young. But some people are cut out for that, and some aren't. Sis could keep up with the training, because she had the right kind of passion for it. But me? I zone out a lot. And in the harsh shinobi world, that's a death sentence. I tried to tell my parents that, but they didn't care enough to listen. They just kept on listening, insisting I had real shinobi potential. You do, kind of. I'm very intrigued about that calamity power you have. Potential. I had a feeling I knew what they were talking about. Deep within my heart, there lived a violent power. A violent power known as the Root of Calamity. I was still in grade school when it happened. My father yelled in a rage as he grabbed my hair.
痛い。話してください。
うるさい。黙らんと髪を全部引っこ抜くぞ。
Whoa, what's going on? The more I resisted, the harder he pulled, and as he hauled me to the training grounds.
そんなんで立派な忍びになれるか。
Sis was waiting for me there, cheeks puffed out in a raw irritation. I'll read out Emu since they kind of like ruined it. You think that bear is going to make you a great shinobi? Emu's voice was the worst. I'm never doing that again. She yanked Bebetan away from me. Damn, so Bebetan was with you since elementary school or something like that? That's a faithful bear.
こんなものがあるから、いつまでも甘えが抜けないんだ。
I need to see them when they were kids. That would be a sight to see. They're probably not gonna look much different anyway from their growing up. It's basically just take away the boobs and shrink them. That's basically them during childhood. I mean, you know. And the curves, I guess. Oh, I didn't read that. Sorry about that. I guess you guys read it anyway. That was it. This enormous heat flared up in my head, like there'd been an explosion inside. Then, just as quickly, everything went black. When I came to my senses, my father's eyes were wide open in shock. My sister was on the ground, at my feet.
お姉ちゃん、どうして？
I was still dazed when my father came up to me, grinned, and shook my hand.
お前が姉を倒したんだ。それはカコンの力。精神力を爆発させることで、肉体の力を何十倍にもする秘伝忍法だ。お前にそんな天賦の才があったとはな。
I know her father is like, oh yes, the root of calamity. Yes, my daughter has it. I didn't expect that, but woo, she has it. I can just imagine that guy's face, like, just laughing on the way home. It's like, please, father, stop laughing. You're scaring us. His happy expression didn't make me any less shocked. I'd hurt Sis. I'd hurt my beloved Sis. The root of calamity. Right there in my heart, sleeping and waiting to awaken. I couldn't get away from it. It terrified me. From that day on, I kept as far away from Sis as I could. Besides everything else, being beaten by her useless younger sister was probably a huge blow to her pride. I practiced apologies over and over in my head, but no matter how I thought to say it, I couldn't help but worry it would hurt her feelings more. So the guilt kept me locked up inside. Even after all that, they still tried to get me into Hebijo. Hebijo is considered an elite school for evil shinobi. You can't get in with just your parents' connection. Considering I don't even go to school and had it for years, I should have been out of the question. One day, a man calling himself a Hebijo examiner barged into my room. He immediately reached out and grabbed Bebetan off the bed. Oh, so you just barging into people's rooms like that? I guess you have such authority in the shinobi world. Huh. I can't recall what happened after that. I woke up to the sounds of applause and the smell of the examiner's blood. Did you kill him? Or did you just severely wound him? That's kind of cheating. Because she doesn't want to participate, so you bring the exam to her room? That's kind of like, I don't know, that's kind of cheating. Unless you guys do whatever the hell you want to just pass people. The applause was coming from my parents and the rest of the Hebijo party. Sis glowered at me with envy. I didn't care which school I'd gotten into. I still refused to leave my room. Whoa. He's using threats now. Once I gave that ultimatum, my parents stopped trying. With the curtains closed, I huddle in the dark. This is fine. This is what I want. Aww. So that's really the reason why she's been a shut-in for so long. She realized that she hurt her sister using the power that she unlocked at a young age. And because of that, she's like, I don't want to hurt her again, and she still hasn't really apologized from what she has said. Wow. Wow. The bond between Imu and Murasaki goes deep. I hope they're able to reconcile in this game. I know in the future games, I guess it's already happened, so, you know, they just, you know, communicate with each other and whatnot. In Peach Beat Splash, it kind of arose again, but that's another game. Whew, that was a lot of reading. Imu, why are you talking to your sister like that? Do you know how she's feeling? Imu, you're being kind of cold to your sister. What? Nah. Nah, that's not how this goes. That's not how we operate, Imu. Okay, now you're... Come on. Ooh, boy. That scream. My headphones aren't that loud, so I'm not hearing the audio like you guys, but wow.
返して
Oh, she's getting serious. He's like, sis, I don't know what you're doing, but you gotta give it back. Give it back. I can't control this.
来たか過去の力
You think you can handle it, Imu? Yo, Imu, you're gonna take an L. We're gonna use Murasaki, I know it. Wow, she just loses it. She has no control over this power. It's like she becomes a different person. Alright, let me stop making such speculations right now. Maybe we'll learn more about Murasaki later. We did just learn a backstory. It's like she blacks out, and this takes over.
悪の誇りを舞いか
Woo!
けます
Rocking some nice panties there, Murasaki.
の誇りを舞いかけよう
Oh, we're finally getting to see her transformation, too. So that's something to look forward to.
火炎の魂に舞い散れ
Really, the mob? Where'd they come from? Oh, really? She paralyzed me? Hey! Hey, it's almost as if she's wearing nothing. But she's wearing something, guys, don't worry. I'll let you transform. I'll let you transform. What was her outfit again? I changed it to a policewoman, right? Yeah. The white shirt. There's a blue shirt, but I'm saving that for somebody else. Really? Right in the... Oh my god.
遊びは終わりだ
Yo, seriously! The jiggles on her, man. I don't know why her boobs jiggle so much. Not that I'm complaining or anything, but damn! Wait, I'm dying! Oh, whoa.
今失敗ごめんね
Oh, snap. Wow. And after all that, yo, I was talking so much smack about Imu taking the L, and I took the L. I can't believe that. Okay, we're gonna get serious with her. How did she do so much damage? I wasn't even paying attention, dude. Yo, she is doing a lot of damage. We're gonna cut that out because we already saw that. Whoa, transform! Transform!
忍び
Alright, finally, we're gonna see her. Yo, she does damage when she transforms. That is serious. Wow. Wow. I told you Murasaki was stacked. Look at that. Look at that.
ごめんなさい秘伝忍法
Come on. Really?
もう痛いの
Now it's time for my secret ninja art. Wow, look at her leggings. Her stockings are ripped up. Oh, that's that ball that she does. All right. Oh, yeah, this is her outfit. Is remember.
まだまだ
Thank you for the HP. What's over here?
話にならないな秘伝忍法
She's really taunting me right there. Wow. Wow. See, I was messing around earlier because I didn't pay attention to my HP.
一緒に帰ろう
Wow. Yo, for some reason, this looks way more epic than an SWO Versus. In SWO Versus, you know, they made things a little more colorful, more bouncy for sure, and the graphics are definitely much more improved in SWO Versus and Peach Beach Splash, you know, going forward, since they are the games that have come out later. But the way the sequence happens with the Secret Ninja Arts, I never actually pointed this out. But with her sequence right there, her Secret Ninja Art, that looked epic. She was like, just let me die! Yo. That was epic. That was epic. I like this. I like this. I like it a lot.
紫、それだ。その禍根の力が僕たちには必要なんだ。
So she blacked out again.
私、また。
禍根か。なるほど。
Oh, Miyabi was watching? Oh my god. It's just like how she got into Hebijo. Why didn't I see that coming? Wow. Remember how it just happened moments ago. She said that an instructor came into her room, took the bear, she got angry, you know, blacked out, root of calamity, guys bloodied on the floor everywhere. And now Imu took the role of being the examiner, took the bear. It's like, you know what, fine, I'm taking the bear. You can stay. You can rot in here for all I care. I guess it was provoking her, so she was being extra mean. I hope that was the reason. Wow, though, I don't know how I didn't catch on to that.
僕たちの家系の特殊体質が生み出す秘伝忍法なんだ。
Well, you didn't get it, Imu.
僕は使えないけどね。
Unfortunately for you, I guess.
そこにいるのはみやびさん。
Oh, of course Murasaki would know Miyabi. I forgot because Imu and Miyabi have been together since childhood, so it would make sense that her sister also knows about Miyabi.
久しぶりだな、紫。
So yeah, it's been quite a while. I see you, like, my Lord Jesus, your tits have grown. I mean, it's been a long time, Murasaki. Wow. What? That's what's probably going through Miyabi's head, like, wow. Look at her eyes. Look at her eyes. She's like, damn. She got us both beat. And she stays inside her room? What the hell is she eating?
くん、くん、くん。
Excuse me, Murasaki?
なんだ？
That's my question.
紫、その癖はやめろ。失礼じゃないか。ごめんなさい。ずっと暗い部屋にいたから、つい目よりも鼻を頼っちゃって。
I'm sorry, but why were you sniffing her again? Were you being like a dog? Like, you know, the dogs be like all... Yeah, that's my master. Or that's my owner, I guess. How do dogs say that? I don't know.
それに匂いでだいたいわかっちゃうんです。その人がどんな人か。
Really? That's a very interesting skill to have. It would be much more impressive if you could actually smell it from a distance without getting up close and personal. It's like you probably went into her cleavage or something and sniffed up all in there. She's like, what is your sister doing, Imu? Like... Oh my god, I'm being weird, guys. I'm sorry.
くん、くん。
And she's still doing it.
みやびさんはすごく気高い人で。くん、くん。
Now she's doing that weird little thing while sniffing her.
だからやめろ。失礼だって言っているだろう。ごめんなさい。
まあ、匂いを嗅ぐぐらい構わないさ。
Let her sniff as long as that's all she does.
紫。
No licking then, I guess. That's out of the question.
はい。
But can I sniff too? I'll just keep shut now.
私はヘビ女の誇りを取り戻すためにこの身を削ってでも戦い抜くつもりだ。そのためにお前の力を貸してくれ。
私のあの力が
Yeah, you know, that power that makes you go wild.
必要。紫、いい加減にしろ。みやびが頼んでいるんだぞ。お姉ちゃんも私の力が必要。
Yes, Murasaki, we need you. You're powerful. Why not?
当たり前だ。必要だから誘っている。 僕にはない。その力がな。
Oh my god. What is that I'm tasting in the air? I don't know, man. It's not pretty normal to taste this in the air. It's tasting pretty salty. Yeah, I can taste the salt from over here, Emu.
お姉ちゃんが私を必要としている。ねえ、みやびさん。ベベタンも一緒に行っていい？
ああ、お前の友達も連れて学校に来い。
You gotta love Miyabi. Miyabi's so nice and understanding and so reasonable. How can you not like her?
わかりました。うまく役に立てるかどうか
Oh my god.
わからないけど、
I can already see
私の力使ってください。
she has such long pauses between her words, man. It's serious. But yeah, I can just imagine seeing Emu and Miyabi saying like, okay, the next recruits are probably gonna be Ryobi and Riona, who are also a pair of sisters. You know, they have the same colored eyes on each one. But yeah, I can just imagine them taking the bear away like, now, go get them. They need to join us too. How do they recruit Ryobi and Riona? That's what I'm most interested in right now. Because, you know, I knew Murasaki was a sister of Emu, so that was somewhere along the line she had to come along, right?
やれやれ。これで3人集まったね。
Just two more.
そうだ。5人まであと2人。おかえり。
おかえり。
よく戻った。
Alright, now we have some more welcome backs. Hey, we're using Murasaki now. We've unlocked Murasaki. Yay! So, like I was saying, I wonder if we're gonna get them both in one shot? Or is it gonna be separate missions just to get each new recruit? Like, maybe, I'm guessing the first one's gonna be Ryobi. I don't know, because Riona is probably gonna be like, hey, I guess my sister comes along too, you know? So, but I'm definitely guessing that Ryobi, the flat-chested one, and the long twin-tail one, not the blonde, because, you know, their names are different. Of course you guys would know who I'm talking about. So I'm guessing she's gonna be the next one. I did say I was gonna add in another mission to this one, but since they kicked me out, I guess we can end it off here. But let's go over to our sister. Yeah, next to where our sister is sitting, you know, because let's keep the sisters together. Miyabi is over by like the door, you know, she's like the captain, she's leader. She's just like, yeah, welcome back, yeah. Well, was the mission good? Excellent, excellent. Gotta love Miyabi. Gotta love Miyabi. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be all for this part of Senran Kagura Shinobi Versus. Yes, just a few words I want to get out there before wrapping up this part. If you're still watching, though, thank you very much for watching. Thank you so much for the support you guys have been showing for Senran Kagura Shinobi Versus. What I want to say is, I never actually thought that I would continue playing this game. I did. With the full intention, I got this game so that I can upload it to YouTube when I first thought about it, right? But, you know, there was a time when I wasn't really recording any videos. I'm pretty sure you remember that. I was just doing live streams because I didn't have a good enough PC that could handle recording. The Elgato wasn't running that well, and then Sony Vegas would crash and not really render at a appropriate speed, right? I just want to inform you guys again that I am done with that. I got a new PC, everything's running smoothly, everything's running powerful. I have no complaints right now. So, this game, I thought I would just play like off-screen, basically play it in my own time, because I have this on the PlayStation Vita as well. I decided to buy it there thinking I would play it in my own time, but I never got around to do that. So, I got it for the PC when it was announced, I believe 2 years ago, because last year, Estival Versus came out for PC. This year, Peach Beach Splash came out for PC on Steam. So this came out 2 years ago on Steam, while they came out much way before that in the PS Vita. So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun, and I am genuinely curious and interested in learning more about the girls. As you can tell, like, I things I didn't know. Like, you could play Estival versus Peach Beach Splash. By the way, Estival versus was my first Senran Kagura game ever. And there were some stories in there, and I just kind of like jumped into it. I got attached to the characters, but I don't know their story. And I love it because I'm learning about my favorite characters. Miyabi I'm going to learn very soon about. I'm very excited about that. We got to learn more about Asuka and her squad. The Crimson Squad is coming soon, and we're going to learn about Gessen as well. So, just a lot of things to look forward to. Ooh, boy. And to think I just came home from work a while ago. So I'm kind of exhausted, but to still be able to put this energy on this video, I knew it was a special occasion. So I'm going to continue. Now with the part though, we're done with the part anyway. So yes, if you're still watching, thank you so much for watching, guys. All you lovers of ecchi and all things sexy, I will catch you in the next part of Senran Kagura Shinobi Versus, where we will recruit more new members for our Hebijo gang and bring back the pride of Hebijo. What's my favorite school? I guess I would say Hebijo is my favorite school. What's your favorite school? Is it Hanzo? Is it Hebijo? Do you like the Crimson Squad better? Or do you like Gessen? Do you like the cool castle type temple of their school? Let me know in the comments down below, or basically leave whatever you want in the comments. If you made it this far, type in the comments, Murasaki has Tig Old Biddies. Or just Murasaki is stacked. Something along the lines of that. But yes, that is all, guys. I'll see you in the next part. Thank you for being awesome. It is Blackwing K, and I'm out of here. Won't you join me in the next part? Thank you. Bye.